Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday, and we're here live for Tuesday's Q&A. It's a chance for you to get a brief look at something that you're challenged about, something that you have questions about, whether it's my process, your process, and get a little bit of insight and a brief clearing. So I'd love to hear from where you're from. I'd love to hear what your questions are. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for some of those to post, we have Halloween coming up very soon. And this is a time when the veil seems to be a little thinner. And we're already experiencing a great deal of influence from discarnate beings, dead people. And they seem to be influencing people a lot more these days. I don't know if the 1% is using them on purpose or what, but they seem to be having a very big influence. Just grab my glasses. And so, welcome everyone here today. And for those of you who don't know me, I've been in the healing arts for more than 40 years and more recently done great deal of healing with plant medicines and have created a new scale that goes beyond the Hawkins scale of human consciousness. So that scale and the new system that I introduce here is called the Infinity System, and it's all outlined in my book, Access Your Ultimate Power, the Blueprint to Infinite Intelligence, available on Amazon. So the whole system is explained there with lots of illustrations and very, very interesting because it explains my whole journey on how I got there. So good. Welcome. It looks like we have Saudi Arabia in the house. Okay, let's see what kind of questions we have today. It's always interesting. I never know what's going to happen here because this is live. And we have London in the house always. Hey, Z, great to have you here. Michelle. All right, here's our first question. Could you please help me make an avatar for my upcoming group healing in November? I would like to manifest 100 plus clients. Wow, that's quite exciting. So, what you do, and for any of you who would like to create more clarity in anything, and this is great for projects like this. I did this just the other day for some new programs that I'm working on. And so all you do, so simple, using your free imagination, is you imagine a person standing out in front of you. This is your avatar. And what you do is you run the energy through this avatar, just like we do with ourselves. So this is running your energy is the process that I call this. And we're going to want to make sure that, first of all, you place your intentions in the rings, the creative rings that are above the head of this avatar. And so, in this uh, avatar, these creative rings, Michelle, you're going to want to put your intention to manifest 100 clients or better, and these would all be aligned clients that get what you're doing, that um, can afford to work with you subsequently. I'm assuming that this is part of a funnel. And so you put in here the kind of clients that you want to attract, the kind of uh, changes and transformation you'd like to create for these people. However you want this project to go is what you put in these rings and these intentions. So you're going to make sure that this is grounded. So you're going to start at the heart of this avatar. This is the new way of getting grounded. We're grounding things now from the heart. So you're going to first illuminate and activate that energy in the heart of this avatar. It's 100% open. And so you're going to start bringing this illumination from the heart down into the solar plexus, where it's going to connect with the power to activate the heart, keep all of this flow going down through the solar plexus, second chakra, spilling down the root. Great. And then it connects all the way to the center of your of our luminous earth. So those 2 points are connected, the heart of your avatar and the center of our luminous earth. And you're going to bring that earth energy down into the ground through the earth's crust. There's about 4,000 miles there. Just connect to that whole mycelium layer, the energy of incredibly intelligent communication, and grounded into this abundant feminine energy. And as you connect to this earth energy, you're going to start bringing, and that's 360 degrees in every direction, all the way through to the other side of the planet. You're going to start bringing that earth energy up through the legs of your avatar and then down your grounding. So this all looks clear so far. Very good. Let's see if your avatar has a worry circle. So ideally, you won't have a worry circle. It's up to the 15th layer. So that's that influence of the 1% coming in and wanting to affect the stability of this project. So just pull their influence all the way in to the core of your heart. Excellent. Sending it down that grounding. Excellent. And so now you're going to connect with pure source as you bring that energy down through these creative rings where all your dreams, desires, intentions for this group are being planted. So it's recalibrating those rings so that this project is in your highest and best interest. Of course, we're always, uh, wanting to help other people as healers. That's very natural intention. But it's also super important, and this is one thing that healers often forget, is they are not using their clients and their outer world as that biofeedback to tell them whether or not something is misaligned here. So if you don't get as many clients as you would like into this project, it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It just means you're not quite aligned with all of that. And so you don't go out and then try and browbeat everybody into your program. You keep aligning what's in here. That's how law of attraction works. So as you're bringing this pure source energy down through the rings and into the crown, so it's stopping right there. Goes out to that third layer where you're not quite giving yourself permission to step into this level of power. So I don't know how many clients you've had in your programs before. Something that worked 5 years ago is not going to work the same now. It's a completely different game now. So we're just pulling in this ability to give yourself permission to have what you planted in the rings. 7, 6, 5, 4. So at the heart, out to that third layer. So yeah, so there's a lot of ego that you're clearing out of this heart space. So as I measure your ego, it's so when I say ego, I'm talking about the false ego, that part of you that you project that's not really you. It's what you want people to see. And so that's where this energy comes up in the heart of this avatar where you're trying to prove something. So there's nothing to prove. You're already worthy, deserving, enough. E o nai ke a o to a me pe a ka ki o tu nei a ao o te ma ke a. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so there's something still in the heart there. All the way up to the 25th layer. So now you've stepped into, now that we've cleared that initial piece, you're stepping into a deeper layer of fear. Fear of being vulnerable, fear of being seen, fear of what if you're not enough, like if enough clients, it's almost like I want to say setting yourself up for failure, but if you well, I'll just say that this fear, so this is all playing into this whole picture of this fear is, if you were to hold this in place, it's setting you up to um, the energy of not being able to be enough. It's the enough energy. Okay, great. And so, if you get 100 clients or more, like, what does that mean? And if you don't get 100 clients, then what does that mean? So either way, it shouldn't mean anything, but somehow it feels like here in this heart energy that it does mean something one way or the other. Okay, hopefully this is all making sense. 5, 4. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Great. So now we're going to mix this energy in the root. We're going to bring it up the front. So we're mixing that earth energy, abundant feminine earth energy, with pure source coming down the backside. We're bringing it up the front now. And so for those of you who are lost in this process that we're doing here, it's all explained in my book. So this is the process of running your energy. So we're bringing this 50-50 mixture up the front through that second chakra where it's stopping. More fear. So we're going to pull in this fear. There's like this fear of being exposed, and fear kind of goes along with that not enough energy. Yeah, just noticing. Okay, great. So coming up through that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth crown rings through all the layers of your aura of this avatar. We're going to go out to the 15th layer, start at the bottom, clear that energy up and out. So that 1% influence is not going to affect your project. And then out to the 25th layer, more of that fear. So yeah, I can feel you working that that not enough energy and that fear of creating a big intention and then not being able to quite meet that. And but that this is it feels like this is an ongoing pattern that you have of setting the bar just almost out of reach, so that you either really have to work hard to attain it, or you feel sabotaged and you don't. And so you're either way, you're activating and validating these ongoing pictures that are being held in your space. So let's also, as we're clearing this 25th layer, a lot of the solar plexus there, because that's what fear does. It affects your ability to do, which is what the solar plexus is all about. Okay, so I'm going to measure a martyr in just a moment. Okay, the rest of the aura is clear. Let's clear the circle of reciprocity as you give out into this project. But can you receive? So the left hand is blocked. So in order for you to receive 100 clients, 100 participants, you're going to need to keep this left arm clear so that you can allow yourself to receive. Not controlling, but allowing. That's surrender. That's not controlling energy. Very different energies. Okay, so it's coming through the heart, throat, 6 crown rings. Let's measure the ego, which we already cleared. That's at 0 now. Good. So maybe you can feel the difference, like there's nothing to prove anymore. The energy of the martyr is at 15. Let's go down to that root, out to that third layer. Excellent. Okay, so now the martyr's at 0. And let's see if there's any anger. Also 15 in the root, third layer. So let us know how that feels different in your energy field, Michelle, because there's a lot of new people here that are showing up. And I so appreciate all of you who are sharing this platform with other people so that as many people as possible can come here to help heal themselves, raise their frequency. We're about to enter some very challenging times, and people need to have some tools that can help them master their energy and ride through these hard times, just like sailing through butter. All right, Michelle, thank you for joining us, and keep us posted. and let us know how you're feeling. You're welcome. Let's see. Layla, I feel so low and not happy. Everything goes bad in my life. So is this the ongoing story? There's lots of influences that are causing that to happen. So first, let's measure what percentage this 1% influences in your space. 95%. So that in and of itself is like a wet blanket thrown over you. The 1% reptilian energies, when they put they amplify their energy, and that oppression just sort of blankets you or humanity. This is what it does. It makes us feel very tired. And I've noticed this a lot when I'm driving, that that energy will want to come over. And it's not, it's an interesting tired energy, because it's not like you didn't get enough sleep. It's more like you just can't keep your eyes open. So it's an unconscious energy that they're trying to veil over humanity to keep us tired, unmotivated, depressed, sad, angry. This is what they feed themselves every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you don't want to be one of their, part of their diet, then make sure you run your energy on a daily basis. It's free. I think you've gotten it before, Layla. So, and if not, if you're a different Layla, be sure to get that. It's free. Run your energy every day. It's only 20 minutes, and half of that is devoted to raising your money vibration. So let's see where this 1% is. So just me talking about it, Layla, it gave you the enough like I haven't done anything yet, but you tuned in to that energy. And this is where the infinity system is so helpful. When you have numbers that you can calibrate, it's like biofeedback. Then you have it's like a map, 95%. And then you start searching your body. You start scanning your body and start feeling, where is that 95%, 1% energy? So you found almost all of it. Right now, it's down to 15%. So when it gets down that low, it's much harder to find. But this is where the numbers come in really helpful if you can measure. Let's see where this last 15% is in your root chakra, all the way out to the 15th layer, which is where the 1% lives. So if any of you are feeling this tired energy throughout the day, this is where you go down to your root chakra, out like around that circle. You can go out to the 30th layer where the reptilians hang out and bring in that circle. And then when you get to the 15th layer, grab that 1% energy, bring it all the way into the core, bring it up through the central core. Why? Because this is how they come in. They come into your crown, they go down through your central core, and then they spread out through different chakras. Most often it's the root chakra, because they know that if they can disable this root, that it's the foundation. Everything above it is dependent on this root chakra. So they will disable the root because it affects everything above it. Let's remeasure your 1% energy now. It's at 0. Let's also measure reptilian energy, also at 0. Let's see if your solar plexus is open. There's no cords in there. It's 100% open. You do have 5 fear entities. This can also make you feel tired, which is one of the many faces of fear, feeling tired, feeling unmotivated, maybe a little depressed. So let's see where these fear entities are. And these can very simply be removed with a black flame. So just using your free imagination, we're going to go to your 6th chakra. So behind your forehead, you're going to plant a black flame there, in your heart, and in your root chakra. We're going to put it in these 3 places, and we'll see how many of these fear entities this dissolves. So go ahead and turn up that flame. And this is pure darkness. A lot of people think, oh, black, black magic. No, I don't even know anything about black magic or any magic for that matter. I do know that carries a frequency that's going to alter the ability for these fear entities to hang on. So go ahead and turn up those flames. I'll just transmute this energy. O aya ne okwa ne pa kekanua ia ne tea okwa I eno oyo totoa ekanaye te oko ea nakaya tu ia o. Excellent. Okay, so no more fear entities. Great. We might have to do a little tricky thing here. I thought the phone was charged enough, but I think these videos use a lot. So let's see how we're doing here. Okay, you can't see that from there. All right, so let us know, Layla, how that feels different if you're feeling as tired while I adjust this and plug in my phone. Readjust a few things here. Hang on. Okay. To adjust, I'm taping my phone to my screen. So there we go. Yay. Okay, great. So Layla, let us know how that is, if that feels, if you feel more alert, more awake. I won't put words in your mouth, but let us know. All right. Okay, great. Z, who says that she's definitely going to start being a more consistent client with you. Awesome. Z's going to be working. We're going to be working together here very shortly. I can't wait. This is a very powerful woman that is waiting to bring her juice to all of you. All right. Can you tell us the difference between activating, opening, and cleaning chakras? Yes, they are all 3 different. So clearing a chakra can both open it and activate it. So clearing a chakra clears out the debris, the lower frequency energies that are keeping it blocked, that are not allowing it to spin. All of your chakras spin as they process energy. So if it's not spinning or if it's distorted, clearing and cleaning those chakras is going to help open it so it can operate more fully, which is how you activate it. So I think all 3 of those are indeed related and different. So thank you for asking that question. And I don't read Arabic, so I'm not sure which one this is, if it's Lamia or your friend. Okay, I'm gonna look for some new people now that we have a bunch of people here now. The Fong, lovely to meet you as well. Let us know if you have a question. Okay, let's do this one. Z comes here a lot, but she never asks the question. So I'm gonna help you out today, Z. Please clear my lack of femininity. I have severe addiction to needing to overcome satellite for my shortcomings. I'm not sure what that last part means, but let's clear your lack of femininity. So first, let's measure it to see if that's true. How much feminine energy are you embodying right now? You're correct. It's down to 15%, and your masculine energy is at 95%. Let's activate both of these so that they're 100%. So with the feminine energy, this is going to help you become more intuitive, introspective. It's going to help you activate your infinite intelligence in your heart. It's going to help you activate that ability to self-generate love. Love is right here always. And there's these hidden agendas that are trying to keep us distracted outward, always outward, looking for love, looking for money, looking for approval and support. And it's right here, love. All right, so let's activate this feminine energy, but let's see. It may not be here that you need to activate. So let's check. The first place that I'm finding is right here in the sixth chakra. So in the sixth chakra, so this is where you hold beliefs out to that 15th layer. So the 1% is very averse to heart energy. And so the feminine is the heart energy, which is why there's been so much oppression forever against women. And so as we pull this energy in, it pulls into the third layer. And that's the fear of connecting your power to this feminine energy, because you've got a lot of lifetimes when you were very powerful. And as a woman, as a priestess, as like a warrior priestess, as a medicine woman, as you know, all these really powerful magical energies that scared people. And when people are afraid of things that they don't understand, in the past, they would just kill you, hang you. Like I was watching the other night, it was not the Salem witch trials, but some other witch things back in the 1600s. And these people were just accused of uh, things that could have been, or maybe it couldn't have been, but they got accused, and so they were killed. Um, so at any rate, we are six. Clear the energy in the six. In the heart, there is some energy there, all the way up to that 25th layer. So that's that fear. Right now, you're clearing about, see, you're doing big things. We're getting a head start, girl. Okay, 25 past lives we're clearing right now. So just take a deep breath and just widen your root chakra, just so you can just pour all this energy down that grounding. Oh, it's a lot. So we're just, oh, maybe some of you can feel the chills in your body, and because you have matches of your own lifetimes where you were killed for being a powerful priestess, magician, magical woman, and that scared people. So pulling in all of this fear in the heart, let's send it up through the central core, off planet, off planet. Oya e na e to apa ke ina o yo to apa. Ena ke ki no o itita wa. Ae te a makaka e o toa. Hmm. Have almost a little bit of a headache right there. That was a lot. That was a lot. See how many are left. How many of these unresolved past lives that you've carried over into this lifetime to clear. There's only 3 left, but they're not all here in this heart. So, let's see, 7, 6. I'm almost forgot. Oh, we're clearing feminine energy. I almost forgot what we're doing here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, in the root chakra, out to this third layer. That's that fear of stepping into your power. This is where those other past lives are that can get cleared. And we're just going to send this all the way to the core of the root and just drop it down your grounding. All this fear of stepping into your feminine energy, because it is so powerful and it does scare people. And yeah, there's going to be a way for you to step into your feminine energy more easily, like gently, gracefully, instead of just boom, like you're that's scary, right? Like when it all came in like that, it was like, oh, that's scary. So you're going to allow this feminine energy to emerge and bubble up slowly, instead of it all just coming in at once. Like we're going to clear it, and we're going to activate all the feminine energy, but you're going to like turn it on, activate it slowly. so that you don't scare yourself again. Okay, so now the feminine energy is at 100%. The masculine energy is at 100%, and you're in your body 100%. Whew, so let us know how that feels, Z. Yee, that's a lot. I'm glad you asked that question because I know we're going to have boatloads, even more to help you with when we work together. So I'm so excited. All right. Okay, Layla, I think we already helped you with a question. So let's see if there's some new people here. Okay, the Fong is a new person. I've got some niggling pains around my shoulders and arms. It feels like I'm losing strength and the ability to get a grasp on things, lifting up heavy items or get a get a strong grip on things. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to make sure that you're grounded. So, this is the very first thing is that you don't have a grounding cord. So, that's like energy 101. If you're not grounded, your house doesn't have any plumbing. Let's get grounded. I'm going to put that line of energy, big fat pipe that's going to connect all the way to the center of the earth so you have a place to release all the energies that are not yours. Okay, there we go. And we're going to bring that earth energy up through your legs, which is that's the one saving grace is your legs are connected to the earth. So you're kind of using your legs like a grounding cord. But a true grounding cord is much more effective. Okay. And we're going to make sure those roots go all the way around the earth. Great. And let's see if you have a worry circle. Yes, out to that third layer. So let's pull that in. So as it relates to your arms, we want to make sure that your circle of reciprocity is clear. But first of all, as I'm bringing pure source down the back side, it stops right like behind where your arm energy would pass through. So right at the back of your heart. So yeah, your heart is kind of closed right now. It's only open 15%. So while you're aware of the symptoms in your arms and your shoulders, what you're not aware of is the energy in your heart that's closed down. And so this is kind of where it's all starting. This is shutting down, and then the energy can't pass through the arms and the heart. And so let's activate your heart a little bit here. Let's clear your heart. And yeah, there's a lot of fear in here, a lot of fear of doing things wrong, displeasing others, um, not being able to do enough or have enough. There's a lot of this like not enough energy. And so when you can't energetically hold on to things, um, you you can't fill your wealth container. So you can't hold on to things. And yes, we flow, but we also want to have this container that holds a certain amount of reservoirs. So we're opening your heart right now. Now it's open to 50%, 50. We're going to go down to the root chakra though, out to that third layer where you have a fear of stepping into your power. And it's related to your heart. So all of these things are connected. Okay, great. So let's see how open the heart is now. Now it's open 100%. So notice how this is starting to feel different in your body. Maybe you're starting to feel, I know that when this happened to me for the first time, I noticed feeling a little less judgmental towards myself or feeling like I needed to judge other people or feeling really critical. I was like started to be a little kinder to myself. So now we're going to activate this heart, now that this heart energy is activated, we're going to start bringing this energy out that right arm. So first we're going to back up. We got you grounded, but we didn't ground your heart. So we're going to ground your heart, which stops at the solar plexus. So there's that power that's not able to connect to your heart because of this block right here. It's a control being. So we're going to use a black flame right at your solar plexus. O oya ena te kyo powane te ai e o kokona ayo e ate te hu hu tia. 3. Okay, so now that heart energy is grounded to the center of the planet. Okay, so now we're going to bring that earth energy additionally up to your shoulder. So it creates a circle of energy up your shoulder, out that right arm as you give of yourself and your energies out into the world. But this is the big part that's super important for you, is because your left hand and arm are blocked. So you're not receiving, you're not filling yourself up. And probably a lot of trying to prove your worth and value by trying to do a lot of things, but it never feels like it's enough. So we're going to start getting this energy up your left arm so that you can start surrendering into receiving, allowing receiving. Receiving is not something you control. That's getting, that's giving and getting, which being in control of both. We want to be able to give and then allow receiving, two very different energies. Okay, good. So now that energy is going through. Okay, good. So we have someone here on Instagram saying that she felt that very strongly. I'm not sure what you were checking, but come to Instagram next. Let's see. Okay, so the circle of reciprocity as it comes out that right arm in the left is now flowing. A little bit on that left shoulder, bring it all the way in. It looks like there's a cord here. So maybe someone that is competing with you doesn't want you to receive or is kind of controlling what you can receive. Maybe a sister, it kind of feels sisterish. Okay, so as we're coming into that heart now, that's a circle. So it's coming out the heart and in the heart through the arms, okay? And then simultaneously through the throat, so you can ask for what you need. Okay, throat, 6 crown rings. Excellent. Okay. So let us know if that's feeling any different, the Fong. And if there's less pain, if there's more movement, how it feels in your heart, how you feel in your soul. So this is deep stuff. So thank you for coming here and asking. All right, let's see. We have a question here on Instagram. Great. Would you mind checking why I haven't received my work permit and my immigration documents? It made my life so difficult. Okay, a work permit and immigration documents. Okay, you're grounded. Good. Let's put up an avatar for this. This will give us more information about what's going on with this particular thing. So the avatar, you put your intentions for wanting to get the work permit and what was it, your immigration documents, etc. So this avatar, like you're grounded, but your avatar is not grounded. The avatar that represents this project. So let's ground it. So that's one reason it's not grounded. Okay, great. And let's see if it has a worry circle out to the third layer. So it doesn't feel safe to step into your power with regards to this. Okay. And then as we bring pure source down through the rings, 6, 5, right at the heart, it's stopping out to that third layer. So the energy here, it's like you have to try and prove something, prove that you're worthy to be this immigrant that gets these documents and your work status, etc. Um, so it was out to the third layer, and then it's jumping out to the 15th layer. So that's the 1%. The 1% that loves it when we feel unworthy and unlovable and like we have to work really hard to prove something. They love those energies. So we're going to take all that out. That's not the energy you want your immigration status to be in. O oia, tuape, kwane ia, kuenteita, kopape naikeo, utinanteo. Okay, so as we're clearing this avatar, it comes all the way down to the root. So we bring it up the front. It's clear. Let's see the aura. Third layer. So that's a lot of effort. And also, all of this is playing into your pattern of being a martyr, which is the energy of working really hard and kind of suffering and everything is difficult. So this has just become another way for you to play that energy out. So we're clearing the third layer, the 15th, which is where that 1% uh, is in control of all these work permits, immigration status, all of that stuff is all connected to the 1%. Okay, and then your circle of reciprocity in this avatar is clear. Let's clear your martyr energy, though, your martyr energy, not with this avatar. Um, so in the root, out to that third layer. So this is where it doesn't feel safe to step into your power. And when that's the case, we become a martyr that has to work really hard to get anything done. It's like, and maybe you can validate this. Sorry, that the that you tend to do things the hard way, like you will do every step A, B, C, and D, etc., instead of going from A that maybe you could jump all the way to, R, and uh, skip a lot of steps and make things easier for yourself. But you tend to do things the hard way. So we're just going to help you step into your power to make things a little easier for yourself. Okay, so maybe you can let us know if that's true for you, if what I'm saying is true. Okay, so let's remeasure the martyr. Let's see, down to 15%. In that root chakra, second layer, there's a lot of anger. So that anger also makes things hard for you. So let's drop all the anger down the grounding. There we go. So now the martyr is at 0. So let us know if that feels different in your body and how that might be the case for you. All right, Arminia. Okay, she says, you are right. It is true. Well, thank you for validating that. Not that I need any validation. This is not for me. It's for people that are here, that are new, that don't quite know what we're doing. It was a big yes, she says. Yes in capitals. Okay. Thank you for acknowledging that, and, so hopefully you're feeling a little less like, having to work so hard, and, good luck with the immigration thing. Alright. You are amazing. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You are amazing as well, which is why you're here, to help me help you see that that's the case. All right, let's go back over here. Um, let's see if some new people. So this is the Fong who we cleared earlier. Definitely felt something shifted energetically, slightly lighter, and understand your point about requiring to be grounded. Highly grateful and appreciative of your help. Well, great, and please come back and share us with more of your friends, so we can all do this together. All right. Sorry for jumping around here. I was trying to get some new people. Zelia or Zelia, I think haven't seen you in a while. Let's see what you have. I'm having such a hard time releasing the anger that I have towards my ex. Could you check to see where I'm holding this anger and also any spells or curses and my money vibe? All right. Yes, your anger is at 100%. Only 15% of that is yours. Let's see. So he is courting right now to your sixth chakra, which is those are going to be some beliefs that he's um, when he's thinking these things and plugs in here, then you're going to be thinking those thoughts. So if he's angry with you, you're going to be thinking his angry thoughts. Solar plexus, which is another place for him to channel more of that anger, which is trying to stop you from being successful, from doing things that maybe he doesn't approve of. And then in the root chakra, out to that third layer, where it makes it hard for you to step into your power. So he's plugged in to those three places. So you can either use a violet flame or you can gently pull his energy out and send it back to him. So we never cut cords. That leaves residual energy behind. So just gently send his energy back to him or use a violet flame. Okay, great job. So he's no longer corded. So we didn't work on your energy. All we did was release his energy cords. Let's see where the anger measures now. Down to 15%, which is what I said in the beginning. 15% of this energy, the angry energy, was yours. So let's find out where this 15% is. So in your sixth chakra, out to that 15th layer, there is some anger towards the 1%. And rightly so. They're doing a lot of crazy things towards humanity. You can't make sense out of nonsense. You don't even try. And these energies, because they operate without any heart, like we can't quite connect, we can't quite relate, we can't understand why they can be so heartless. It's because they are. They have no heart energy. Okay, good. So now let's remeasure your anger. It's at 0. Great job. Let's see where your money vibration is. Let's see, spells, 3 spells, 10 curses. Let's find what chakras are being affected. So these are shortcuts. Before we used to go and find each one and do it one by one. Now we're doing shortcuts. We don't have time for to be messing around, right? Because they're throwing more things at us than ever. And so we have to become more efficient. This next year is all about efficiency. And we're about to go on an inward journey. Winter's coming, and it's time to go inward and not be distracted by all the ways they're going to try and pull you out of your core and pull you out, 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 so that we're not going in deeper, deeper, deeper. They know that that's where our power lies. So they're going to try and distract us in so many ways. So if you have to turn off the internet, if you have to turn off your TVs, if you have to turn off your electronics and get out in nature, you have to do whatever you need to do to disconnect from these influences. All right, your curses and spells. Okay, so we're going to put a black flame in your sixth chakra, heart, and root. I have a feeling this will take care of most of this. So go ahead and turn up those flames. And we're going to go ahead and just transmute this energy. And for those of you who have matches with spells and curses, you're also getting healing. E a oinai kea e tutua pepe na kea tu nia tutua ke ka pepe ni ia ke o ina e kai e te ono pa kwane io ko ua. So that cleared all of the spells and curses, and your money vibe is at 250. So let's see who's in your money pile. So we're just going to do an abbreviated thing here. And this could apply to a lot of you out here. Let's see. Mom, dad. So your ex is in there. So take him out of your money pile. And your family. So those two, and then to always, always take the 1% out, even if your money vibe is at infinity. They always find a way to get in there because they own most of the money on the planet. Okay. Keep going. Keep draining your money pile. Okay. Okay, so now your money pile's at infinity. So from here, you bring that liquid gold into your energy field. It's aligned in all of your chakras except the root. So let it stir in that root chakra and clear out anything that's not aligned with this high vibration. All the worries, stress, anxiety, doubts, fears, uncertainty around money and your survival and wealth and prosperity, all of those energies. Yeah, just drop that down your grounding. Excellent. And then as it's coming up the front, it stops at the heart. So let this high vibration of money stir in your heart so that you feel worthy and deserving of receiving money in your life, abundance, prosperity, rich resources. It's not all just about money. And also thinking about how you feel, how you would feel when you got the money, because it's really not about it's not the money that you want. You want to feel like you don't have to worry about things, and that you not that money gives you safety. It's going to amplify the level of safety you have at your root chakra, which is why we're clearing the root chakra here. Okay, great. So we did clear the root. So we're coming up to the heart. So we're clearing the heart so you feel worthy and deserving of receiving money. Okay, good. Heart, throat, 6 crown rings through all the layers of your aura. Actually, your aura is clear. Let's make sure your circle of reciprocity is clear and flowing. It is. Excellent. Thanks, Xylia. I think that's how you say your name. Okay, and Layla, who was feeling very tired before, says, "Thank you so much. I felt very awake now. That feels very good. Thank you very much." You're so welcome, Layla. Thank you for coming on. And be sure to use the process of running your energy every single day so that you can feel awake and alert and conscious of everything that's going on in your body, fully present to really experience life. Join us. We are going to wrap things up here. And for those of you who enjoy coming here every week, you're going to be given an opportunity to join us every single day for 21 days. It's such an amazing thing. In fact, I recently raised my prices on most of my products. This is the one that I did not. And so this will be actually the last time before we raise the price on this. So it is not only a super value, but if you've come here and you've felt any shift in just the few minutes that we've done, imagine how this would be to do this day after day and building on the next, going deeper and deeper because you come with an intention and that's what you're focused on. And so everything is geared um, towards that. Let's see if here's where you can get my personal vibrational altitude report, which is a great foundation for knowing exactly where you are. I think we're up to measuring about 50 calibrations now. And so that is also a very valuable thing to be able to know where you're at. And let's see, the 21 day, is that in here? Mhm. Let's see, Roma, did you do that? Let's see, here's the 20-minute guided meditation. And then if you could just post the one for the 21 days. It's going to be starting on 11/11. Here it is on 11/11. And, I'm all about the numbers, and ones are about how your thoughts create your reality. So we are just about to enter a very deep contemplative time period, winter, and this particular 21 day meta clearing is going to set you up and prepare you for next year, which is, these next few months are going to be crazy. And they can also be magical. They can be very magical depending on where you're at. So if you have support and help with someone helping you navigate these tricky waters, then your life is more likely to be more magical than a disaster, like it's going to be for so many people. So I hope you will be joining us for that on 11/11. And we're about to get kicked off here on Instagram. And so I look forward to seeing you on Friday for Friday's inspiration, always at 11/11 on Friday, Pacific Standard Time. And I'm not quite sure what we decided on for our topic, but I will see you on Friday. So sending so much love. Namaste.